Hi, I'm Anthony Navarro, and for my Psychology of Play new skill, I chose left hand drawing. This is session one, and I'm going to start with my right hand just to give a bit of a reference point for what I can do before I go ahead and show my left. This is a finished right hand free sketch. Now I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of an example of how my name can be spelled with my left hand. It felt a little strange, but the drawing is here, and I'm not very confident with these lines. I will admit it felt super awkward the first time. The pressures were all off, the lines were all squiggly, and I just went ahead with what I could make. But in order to practice these things, I have a little bit of a drill where I draw a bunch of circles and slashes through them, and this is a result of that: the right on the top, the left in the middle there, and a few words. Another practice technique I used was learning to trace with my left hand specifically, so I could take the guesswork out of the drawing and just follow the lines and try to be as smooth. In session two, it was a bit more of the same, but I wanted to try doing some more symmetrical like work, so I went ahead and used some tools and free sketch from my right hand just to give a bit of a reference. Now on to my left. Not super comfortable at this point, to be honest, but I did feel a little bit better, and the tool of symmetry helped quite a bit. Here's a finished product. Now on to the practice again. Didn't like these circles that much, but looking back now, I can see clearly my left hand circles are a lot cleaner. They're not light, heavy pressure anymore. So, onto the left hand trace again. I didn't do right hand tracing just because it would have taken too much time, but again, you can see I did this a little bit quickly and not a whole lot of detail here, but it really does set quite a scene. Now in a session 3, I decided to do my practice drawing first because I knew my final drawing had to be good. So I also did some other kinds of practice sketches. Again, went with the trace. I wanted the hard lines, had to preform some of the symmetry, had the symmetry line off, but I like the clean lines. It makes you have to commit. It's harder to do with your offhand, to say the least. But here's the results. And now on to my main drawing. I wanted to do something for the final piece to where my right hand and left hand can be part of the actual same drawing now. And I took my time with this one a little more. I feel like this freehand sketch took a lot longer than the others, but had to. I was a lot more comfortable. I didn't feel awkward that something was off, and I think the results kind of show for it. Though there's still a little uncommitted, if you would say, my lines. But this is before, and this is after. They almost look part of the same sketch. I hope to improve this skill in the coming future. It was really interesting to learn how to draw with my left hand, and I think I'm going to continue it. I think ambidextrous skills are quite worth the effort. Thank you for watching.